Hi, everybody. This is Evan McLaughlin with Predictive Insight, and I'm here with my partner, Sean Cashmark. And we wanted to say Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas and Happy
Happy
New Year.
Great. The real reason for this video is to thank everybody for the fabulous acceptance that we've had once again. We had a wonderful year the year before, and last year, another blowout. So thank you very, very much. Our growth was 173% year over year, and we're very excited about that. But I'll tell you, from a performance standpoint, I'm also even more excited that our existing run rate ensures that if we did nothing else at all, we will grow 129% next year. And we will do something more because the amount of business in queue is equal to the amount of units that we have installed. So we look to have quite a bit of growth coming in the following year as well. So we thank you very much. On top of that, I think Shawn has some great news in terms of the SLAs and performance and support, so that we're managing to hold our head above water. Shawn, will you share?
Yeah, so we haven't got the numbers for 2023 completely yet, but way we were tracking up until I think it was July or August of last year or this year. We're still in 2023. But then we were tracking first response time, which is supposed to be 5 minutes or less. We were at 3 minutes and
21 seconds.
And our resolution time was 3 hours and
17 minutes.
I always get the last part wrong. So Ed's always corrected me. I figured this was easier. But and we have to thank our support team for that. They've been incredible. We've invested the money into support rather than sales. Word of mouth has been doing the sales for us. And you guys out there talking about how well we're doing. How the software is taking care of the heavy lifting in the back office, and all the consistency that we're able to show with the software instead of the inconsistency. DCAs aren't dropping off. You don't have devices dropping off all the time. You've got your meters that are reporting accurately. And when we do find an anomaly from time to time, which comes in, our support team's right on it. We get with the EKM support team and we figure out what the heck is going on.
Well, there's been a couple of critics out there in the minority that have said that if anybody ever uses the DCA for is meter reading, so you don't really need another DCA. And if that were true, maybe you could make a case that you don't need another DCA. But I'm finding out that even that's not true. There seems to be a lot of concern in terms of DCAs being up in support. And more importantly, more and more people are not just using the DCA for meter readings. They are finding that they run their businesses better, their supply efficiency is better, their cash flow is better, their people to process is improved. But then every now and again, I have to be completely floored and surprised by the way some people are using the information and the performance of this DCA to help them improve their business. We always knew it was a great sales tool, but Shawn, he ran across something the other day, quite frankly, just blew my mind. Shawn, would you?
Absolutely. I was talking to one of our early adopters, and he wasn't actually an early adopter into the software, but he understood the software. Has been watching how it's moved and progressed over the last 8 years since I got involved with it. And recently, his company has taken on the software, and we're just talking about different strategies. And Ed came up with the idea very early on to start doing sales training. So we actually, as part of our onboarding, after going through meters training and consumables training and alert training, we also do a sales training. And this individual, who's a sales manager for a organization in the West Coast, he actually leads with the software. And I was like, well, tell me more. So it happened when he was talking they were doing an RFP quote where they're out on site with the customer, talking to the customer. And he just asked, what do you guys use for getting your meter information and making sure that you have on-time delivery for your toners currently with your current vendor? And they said FM Audit. I may not have. I might not have supposed to have said that.
Don't worry about it. We'll just keep moving.
So, with that being said, he goes, well, you run into any challenges with that? And he said, yeah, it drops off the network all the time. The meters, or we're always having to double check the meters because for one reason or another, they're not coming in quite right. And he goes, well, we don't have that problem with our DCA. And he started talking about the DCA rather than the differentiator of their organization, rather than the differentiator of the equipment that they're offering. And he got real positive results off of that. So now when he goes into an organization, he leads with the DCA, asks how that's going for them, and then talks about their DCA. Never in a million years would Ed or I have said that in the sales training. Guess what? Now we will.
Well, we'll at least mention the story as we're sharing it with everyone across LinkedIn today.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
It's been a great year. And again, we can't thank you enough for the level of support and commitment that everyone has made towards us. There's a lot of dealers and more to come. But in 3 years' time, we've gone from 0 to 7% market share. And quite candidly, I'm just floored by the acceptance of the product. You'll see more from us next year. We have more things we want to bring to the market. We want to enhance our commitment towards the MPS monitor product line. You'll hear more from us about that through 2024. And we're looking forward to bringing you more capabilities, better ways to solve your problem, enhanced capabilities inside EKM. We're on the product review board, and we're making sure that product is really the product that is enterprise ready and really delivering the product that we know it can be. So more from us and more stories and probably some more announcements in 2024. But I'll leave that for 2024 and just right now say thanks so much for 2023. It was great.
Thank you. You guys are amazing. Even some of our customers or potential future partners, I should say, have said that talked about how great the product is with them just going through some basic Q&A inside the system. So thank you so much, and God bless everybody.
Appreciate it. God bless you. Bye-bye.